오늘 참석해 주신 여러분들이 너무 기쁘고 반갑습니다. 제가 한국말 못해서 제가 읽어드리겠습니다. 코르텍스의 탄생의 블록체인과 AI 결합을 통해 블록체인에서 인공지능처럼 합의 기능을 이루어냈습니다. 합격 대학과 거기에 함신 요구사항을 더욱 만족시키는 못한다면 이는 의미가 없을 것입니다. 코르텍스는 1년여의 노력 끝에 드디어 이달 말 마이넷에 런칭하게 되었습니다. 이는 비트코인 등 가상화폐 이외에 여러 분야에서도 활용이 가능한 무한의 잠재력을 가지고 있습니다. 마이넷 런칭을 결코 종점이 아닌 새로운 출발점입니다. 하지만 가장 핵심 마이넷의 확장과 실용화입니다. 다음으로 코르텍스의 지식찬 대변인께서 프로젝트 발표에 시작하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Hello everyone. It's my pleasure to give a talk today. I will have a brief introduction about my background. I know our manager, local manager, Shenxi, have introduced me as something maybe I'll talk about more. So basically, I was in this industry since 2013. So we started from cryptocurrencies trading and mining. So nowadays, I have another company, Waterhole. So we're still doing mining. We love mining, so it's a little bit different than the Postcoin, as you know. Back into 2016 and 17, we have this idea with my partner Tianjia. So he was an early investor for Bitfinex, the exchange, big exchange. So we talked about how can we bring the AI onto blockchain. So until the last year, 2018, we have some concrete solution for the technical stuff. How can we implement that? So that's the reason we found this product. So I will go through 4 topics. I think this is a Korean language. I don't really recognize the Korean language, but I will talk based on my memory. That's pretty challenging because it's supposed to be English on this screen. So I will talk about some history about the blockchain and introduce about something about AI, and then show the smart contract for the AI. And there are some challenges and potential usage for the dApps. So this I think that's for revisit for the blockchain. I think from the early days for the Bitcoin is really a distributed ledger book for for people to do the bookkeeping for the transactions. There's some consensus problem in the technical stuff. So later on in the 1982, actually, the Leslie Lamport, who won some, I think, Turing Prize for this famous paper, the Byzantine General Problem, is try to solve the consensus between multi-parties in the distributed system. So that's really the hot topic about the POW and the post and depost. It's really a triangle for these 3 technical aspects, the capture theory. Basically, you are balancing between the availability, the network availability of partition and the consistency, these 3 parts. So if you want a more secure network, you have to use a POW. If you want to sacrifice some security and you want to improve the performance, you use POS. But as you know, the big benefit for blockchain compared to traditional financial system is the transparency. It gives you the everything. It gives you the transparency. Every transaction is on the network. Everybody can verify that, and nobody can change that. So, yes.
네, 여기 영어를 잘 못 알아듣는 분 계셔가지고 네, 여기 간단하게 통역해 주실 분을 모셨습니다. 네. 예.
So I think translating. Okay. So yes. That's something about the transparency and the benefit for this network. So if you have a blockchain, you have to keep everything very transparent. Then there's some other stories. Back into actually 1966, this guy Nick Szabo, that's commonly believed the real Satoshi Nakamoto who invented the Bitcoin. At least I believe that. He actually proposed a smart contract much earlier than the birth is much earlier. That is saying, so for every business logic, can we put them into an electronic contract? This contract will be written into ledger book. It's the same as the Bitcoin ledger book. So Bitcoin just do the bookkeeping for transactions, but Ethereum want to do more complex thing. That's a smart contract. So because the smart contract is Turing complete, cannot be stopped. Thus, the code is long, which means once you have a contract written in the smart contract, everything must be executed. No one can stop it. That's the core value of the Ethereum. So what Cortex will do, you will see later, will be based on this logic from Bitcoin. The ledger book consistency or the distributed network to smart contract. Now we bring the Cortex, which will be enabling the AI feature within smart contract. So for AI industry, there are a lot of things happening. So basically, AI computing is very expensive, and there's some AI cloud, like Amazon, they have service. I would like to talk about some history about the AI because the idea of AI actually developed in 1970. At that time, the theory is pretty much completed. However, there's no engineering, there's no hardware allow the engineers to deliver the theorem very perfectly because we need hash power, we need computing power, not hash power, to get to optimize the objective function for the AI. So that's an optimization problem. But now, after 2010, we have GPU. We have very strong power for computing. Now everything changed. There's some special chemistry happening. So people see the AI is so smart now. You know, AlphaGo doesn't just beat the Go game with the human being. But now the problem is the same happening for the financial industry. What is the AI is hidden behind the centralized organization. So it's the same as your ledger book. Your money is controlled by bank. Now the AI is controlled by big company. No, like Amazon, Google, they collect your data. They don't pay the end user very well. The user uses their service, then they use the data, get a model for each user to generate the profit. But what if they manipulate on those AI